Alright, what I got here is a standard 40 channel UHF Pearce Simpson Leopard Mark II CB, and all I've done is simply just try to attempt to modify some of the encoding on the PLL chip, which is obviously marked MC145106. Basically just a 9-bit encoder, 9-bit possible encodings that we can program it with, and I've just simply built a 9-bit binary counter over here using two 4-bit counters, and obviously that other fourth chip there you can see is just a NAND gate because it's triggered from a positive to negative edge. And for the 9th bit I just simply hardwired a jumper pin just so that I could make it easy as possible just to trial out this whole idea. Anyway, at the moment what I figured out was that channel 1 requires that binary coding, so 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0, which will give you channel 1 on an 80 channel system. What I must note is that this particular wire you can see here normally is driven to a logic 1 state in this radio standard, which means it's got the spacing of a 40 channel CV. Obviously when you just ground that wire, what happens is that the spacing is halved, which is what the 80 channel spectrum uses. So basically your channel order in an 80 channel CB will go channel 1, then 41, then 2, then 42, then 3, then 43, and so on until you hit the other end, so 40 and then finally 80 at the end. So what we're going to do is we're going to just muck around with the smaller step spacing for now, which is obviously channel 1, and so the absolute encoding, I guess you could say, would be, let me go to binary, so I got 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0, convert that code back to decimal, and we've got an absolute channel of 266. So the encoder is actually at channel 266 absolute, being obviously at 1 all the way till 512, because 9-bit, 2 to the power of 9 should be 512 channels all up. So that's channel 1, and then I'm just going to get another walkie-talkie here just to sort of prove the point that they're lock. So I'm going to hit talk on here, and you should see the signal strength meter swing up on the mobile unit. Hello, testing, 1 2, lock. And then likewise I'll just hit transmit on the mobile unit to see it lock back on the walkie-talkie. So here we go, 1 2, lock. Just give it a bit more volume. Hello, 1 2 1 2. Okay, next up, just want to try the other extremity. So obviously, actually what we'll do is we'll step up by 1 channel, which should mean that instead of being 1, it should be 41. So we go to 41, right there. Now we'll step up the encoder by 1 channel. And just 1 extra bit on the end. As you can see, the last light just lit up. I'll just move that wire out of the way so you can see the LED. So now theoretically it should go again because we're at channel 41. Yeah, full reception. And likewise back to the walkie-talkie. Don't mind about that squeal at the moment. Obviously been mucking around with the crystals and things, so I've just got to tidy things up, lock them down so they don't resonate, but at the moment, yeah, it's all under testing. So theoretically then, let's just put it out of channel, so just to see that it's not just spurious signal. So we're at channel 41 on the walkie-talkie. I'm going to literally just take this up a few steps just to make sure we're not getting accidental spurious signal. So anyway, here we go. Obviously no reception even if I hit the microphone. Hello? Yeah. Nah. And then likewise the other way, so I'm going to hit Yeah, there's signal. There's signal, I'm aware of that, but no audio. I'm going to take it back to 41, and obviously reception again, so that's cool. Alright, next what I'm going to do is take it up to channel 40, which is obviously in Australia the road channel for truckies. 101011 from memory should give me trucky channel, or road channel as they call it. And once again we should be able to receive. Hello, 1, 2, 3, channel 40. And then same thing the other way around. Channel 40. Yep, copy that, 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, this encoder works quite fine. Gives me the normal selection of a normal 40 channel selector plus just a few more channels up and below. For this PLL chip to properly lock, obviously there's a certain range that the VCO will only handle, so if I attempt to take the pin 9 off, the PLL will start displaying going out of lock, so obviously it won't successfully receive or transmit. And as for that ultimate range, as you can see, the PLL has gone out of lock, so it won't successfully receive or transmit when that is not obviously in logic state 1. So I'm going to manually just wire the 9th bit back on. As you can see, the PLL will lock again successfully. So really, I could get successfully a 256 channels with this particular encoder at least. So let's just take that back to the beginning. That's going right up to channel 512 there. Let's take it back to 256. And just to prove that point, turn just a standard scanner on. What I'm going to do is see if I can just give you a view of that. Angle it so you can see it on the screen there. Right. Obviously I've got some issues with Pearce signal at the moment, but I'm just, like I said, trialing out on a concept, so here we go. Okay, so that is actually now successfully receiving at channel 256 on the encoder. As you can see, 476.3 megahertz. Now what I'll do is I'll just swing it somewhere in between and then swing it right to the end just to sort of prove that point as well. So obviously channel 1 on a UHF CB. Let me just figure out what it is, but on here it's 476.300, which is way below channel 1. Channel 1 normally is, I'll just hit channel 1 on the walkie-talkie and find out. There we go. So channel 1, let's figure out what that is. Turn that volume off. There we go. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, so 476.425 is channel 1 in standard UHF, and I think before I said I had 476.300, so let's just double check that again. 476.425 is channel 1 UHF, and yeah, 476.300. So obviously we're you can figure out the math. It's probably something like 1, 2, 4, I don't know, 30 channels or something below channel 1. Then let's go for the upper end. Sure, somewhere midway. Oh, that's just randomly somewhere midway at the moment. Oh yeah, so 477.400. Yep, cool. Let's see, let's just pick that up. So let's look at what the binary encoder is, which I've just randomly obviously churned to channel 40. Use your road channel, and then we're going to go keep going all the way till the end this time. Just reverse that, take it back, forward. Fill up all the bits with 1. So it's like a channel 512 equivalent. And where are we? Yeah, so 476.487, and those 2 digits right on the end, 50. And obviously your channel 80 on a standard 80 channel CV is when I figure it out. So channel 80, and hit transmit on that. So that's obviously not locked properly. Do it again. Yeah, so 477.412, and I believe that's 50 on the end, megahertz. So 477.4125. Oh, yeah. So obviously with the Bit Encoder driven all the way to binary 1s. Yeah, 497 megahertz, 0.485, 48750. Cool as. There you go. You get the idea. Now if I was to take that cable off, we'd halve the steps. But I'm not sure I'd get a massive range with this PLL chip anyway until I learn some new PLL looping techniques that will get me yet further outside that range. But as for a start, it's not bad of an upgrade for a 40 channel CB anyway. So we're talking anyway about 200 to 300 channels at the moment that are successfully lockable with just purely altering the encoding. Cool. Have a good day.